Hey everyone, hope you're all doing great. Today, I've got a brand new video for you, where I'll introduce 5 of the best new anime coming this winter 2025. This is part 1, where I'll talk about the upcoming winter anime lineup starting 2025. If you guys support it, I'll drop part 2 as well. Now, a quick note about winter anime. They might not be as big as the seasonal hits, but they definitely have their own charm. So, without wasting any more time, let's jump into it. Anime number 1. Probably the greatest Alchemist of all time. Alright folks, as I mentioned, the title of this anime is probably the greatest Alchemist of all time. I'll write the exact name in the description. This is one of the new winter anime set to start airing in about 2 weeks. Episodes drop every Wednesday, so you can catch new ones weekly. The genres for this anime are adventure, fantasy, and isekai. Oh, and heads up, there's a bit of eki and harem in it, so keep that in mind. The story revolves around an ordinary guy from our modern world who somehow ends up in a fantasy world. Along with a group of heroes, he's summoned to this other world even though he's not actually a hero. The goddess responsible for summoning them realizes her mistake and gives him a chance to choose any skill he wants. Now, our main character, who's not into drama or danger, decides to go for something low-key and safe. So he picks alchemy, a skill that seems boring and unremarkable. Little does he know, alchemy turns out to be the rarest and most overpowered skill in this fantasy world. That's where all the fun and exciting stories of this anime begin. Anime number 2 is called Honey Lemon Soda. Yeah, the name sounds kinda silly. This is another winter anime that's set to start airing in about 2 weeks. Its release schedule is on Thursdays. The genres for this anime are romance, school life, and shoujo, which are pretty popular categories. The age rating isn't very high, 14 and up, so there's nothing too crazy about it. The story is about a high school girl who's super introverted and shy. Back in middle school, she had this issue where every time someone tried to talk to her, she'd freeze up in front of everyone, which made her classmates tease her. Because of that, when she enters high school, she decides to show a new side of herself. Right at the start, she runs into this handsome guy and he accidentally spills his juice on her. The guy has a personality that's the complete opposite of hers. He's super outgoing, chill, and connects easily with others. After their little encounter, he tries to encourage her to build better relationships. That, in turn, makes her slowly start to like him. And that's where the sweet story of this anime begins. Anime number 3 is called Even Given the Worthless Appraiser Class, I'm Actually the Strongest. Yeah, as I said, it's got a super long title which I'll write out fully in the description so it's easier to search for. This is another winter anime set to air in about 2 weeks. Its release schedule is also on Thursdays, so you can catch new episodes weekly. The genres include action, adventure, fantasy, and a bit of eki harem, which is why it has a slightly higher age rating of 16+. The story takes place in a fantasy world where people gain innate skills and talents after birth. Based on these unique abilities, they can take on various jobs. Some even become heroes. Now, the plot revolves around a guy who's stuck with a super lame skill. Because of this, he's constantly taken advantage of by his teammates and coworkers until one day, they completely abandon him. That's when our protagonist realizes he's got a rare opportunity. With his so-called useless skill, he might just have what it takes to become the strongest hero. And that's where the exciting journey begins. Anime number 4 is called Demon Blade. This is another winter anime set to air in about 15 days or less. Its release day is Saturday, and you can catch a new episode every week. The genres are action, adventure, shounen, and seinen, super popular categories. The age rating is a bit higher at 17+, so keep that in mind. The story takes place in a fantasy historical world where a rumor is spreading among the people. The rumor talks about someone who wields a black blade, and anyone who dares to face him meets a gruesome end. What's interesting, though, is that the one wielding this black blade is actually a young half-human boy with a strange scar on his face. He's on a mission to find the people who betrayed him. These people have now risen to the status of heroes, and our protagonist is out for revenge. From there, the anime dives into an epic tale of vengeance and adventure. Anime number 5 and the last one on the list is called Sakamoto Days. This is another winter anime that's set to air in less than 10 days. Its release day is Saturday, and you can catch a new episode every week. The genres are action, comedy, shounen, and crime, all popular categories. Its age rating isn't very high, set at 15+, so it's nothing too intense. The story revolves around the most skilled, professional, and dangerous assassin in the world, a man named Sakamoto. His name alone is enough to instill fear, but here's the twist. This deadly assassin meets a woman, falls in love, and marries her. After that, he completely gives up his assassin career and transforms into an ordinary, chubby, middle-aged guy. He starts running a small grocery store, living a simple and quiet life. But, of course, the people and organizations he was once involved with don't leave him alone. This leads to the start of some fun and exciting stories in the anime. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you in the next video.
Sakamoto Taro ってのはどうですか？
坂本さんが
最近何者かの手によって皆様に対処していただきたく
すべての殺し屋の憧れだったふと